Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Over there's Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we're taking a look at Attack on Titan. This is episode 28. I cannot wait. This season has been great. I want to get to it.
Oh, this has been so much fun, so I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to continue where we're going.
Some interesting stuff going on behind the walls, and I need to know more.
Lots of walls.
You mean in?
I mean, we still need to learn more about Sasquatch. And what... I know we got animals coming because we've seen it in the title screen. I need to know more, and I know you keep reassuring us that it's going to happen, and I'm here for it every last second. Let's go!
That's interesting.
巨人に食われて一切痕跡が残らないなんて。
巨人が誰もいないはずの空き家を。
I mean, he's got a point, but...
馬なしで逃げても生存の可能性は相当薄いだろうに。
That's true too.
壁の破壊箇所を特定しに行く。
What? You kidding me?
What the fudge?
任務に集中しろ。母ちゃんに。ここに何十万人もの命に直接影響してんだぞ。そうだな。
Oh, Connie, you should have checked it out.
That is a very good question. Where are all the bodies?
I said welcome home. My God.
Did you guys notice that that was actual story for the show? Because I'm pretty sure we didn't see that in the last one.
No.
Yeah,
they didn't do
a
they didn't.
Recap.
No, it wasn't a recap.
No recap, no nothing.
Maybe they got the fan mail from everybody saying enough!
Folks, only the third time we're hearing this. I gotta say, the first two were much better than this one.
Yeah,
For me, anyway.
For me, the first one is still my favorite.
Well, it's because Kenny Omega.
the second one
You can
was
throw
my,
Kenny Omega on this one, too.
The second one was my jam for sure. I got to do my whole maestro act.
This
no
one's,
more.
This
By the way, I'm
probably-
not saying this sucks. It's just not for me.
Doesn't hit as hard as the first
Yeah.
one for me.
人が住んでいる地域ではありません。
破壊された壁の位置を特定しなければならない。私たちは奴らのおやつになる。
Yeah, without your gear.
ユミル。連絡要員は一人でも確保しておきたい。兵士を選んだ以上は。
Not without my gear.
It's like sending you into battle without a rifle.
私はここで最善を尽くしたい。あの時調査兵団を選んだのは
私がここにいるのは。
よかった。
Oh, Jesus. Imagine having that right behind you. That could be best.
He's celebrating the
See
touchdown.
traps on that thing?
Oh, we got cannons though.
He's
This
all
dude-
shoulders.
All shoulders.
Do work by? Nope, shoulders. Get him in the eyes. Jeez.
Nice.
Get in there.
I was gonna say.
well,
I was gonna say, Dave, don't celebrate too soon when you're going nice. I was worried.
So the cannons are almost like a distracting thing.
Yeah.
Just to slow him down.
ここも突破されてしまうだろう。
Yeah. It won't.
おかしい。未だに一匹も巨人と遭遇しない。このまま穏やかなままとはいかねえもんだ。
Look at that artillery they got up there. Whole wall's got train tracks on it. That's pretty cool.
飛び出してきたっておかしくねえ。このまま穴に近づいていけば。
The imagination.
Forgot us for a second.
It is his imagination, but that is what could easily happen.
Well, it's dark, so the Titans should be dormant.
ここから西に異常は見つからなかった。そっちが見つけたんじゃないの。
いや、
Oh boy.
What is going on?
見落とした可能性は。
巨人が通れるほどの破壊跡だぞ。
せめて月明かりでも。
There you go.
城跡か
Interesting.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, torches, okay.
Standard equipment.
Nice that they use the card to tell us
The torches.
We've never seen that once in a movie or TV show.
ハンジ、おいクソメガネ。ただの石ころで遊ぶ暗い趣味なんてあった。
硬い皮膚の破片だ。消えてない。 そう。
Right?
蒸発しない。壁の破片と見比べたら、その模様の配列や構造まで。
The wall?
Was practically identical.
この壁は大型巨人が支柱になっていて、硬化した皮膚で形成されていると。
Yeah,
Look
what?
at the priest ain't saying a word yet.
アルミも言ってた通り。
じゃ待って硬化する巨人の能力で壁の穴を塞げるのだとしたら、あるいは
That's an interesting strategy they're propositioning.
荷馬車を護送する必要がないとなると志願しなくまで最速で向かいます。それを夜間に決行するのはどうでしょうか。エレンが穴を塞げるかどうかにかかっているんですが。
Well, he doesn't even know how to do that yet.
Hey, do you know how to turn your skin into diamonds yet, buddy?
Hey, you better get on that.
Levi.
できそうかどうかじゃねえだろ。やるしかねえだろ。
はい。
Yes, what are we not piecing together about that wall?
Oh, there's a key.
Just-
Basement.
親父の言葉が本当なら、そこに全ての答えがあるはずだ。
That's what we've been saying for a season and a half.
Go to the basement.
エルミアクだ。
おい、止まるな。そりゃこうなるに決まってる。壁が破壊されちまってんだから。
Yeah, so keep those secrets there.
住処を失った人の表情が、あれがお前らが切り捨てようとしてる顔だ。
馬には乗れそうか。ええ。
気持ちの変化はありましたか。
私は話せない。
Oh, this guy. Jesus.
あまりにも大きなことだからだ。監視するよう命じられた人物の名なら教える。その子の名は。
失礼します。
あいつ。
Thanks a lot.
今は最前線にいるんじゃ。
とにかく急がないと。
兵団支部に事後報告に行ったところ。
将来それで
金髪の長い髪で可愛い。
どういうことだ。ユミル、お前。
Uh-oh.
屋上に来てくれ。
Oh, boy. That doesn't sound good.
No.
Yeah, oh, there's quite a few.
Lots of them.
So much for the nighttime stuff, huh?
なんでまだ動いてんだ。日没からかなり時間が経ってるのに。
Another one of those guys?
あれを見ろ。JK。
Sasquatch.
There he is.
Sasquatch.
獣じゃねえか。ああ。
Oh, so he's controlling for the night. That's how they're able to move,
Yeah.
right?
壁の方に。
Oh, no.
ハンジと知恵を絞れ。
はい。
お前がなぜエレンに執着してるか。エレンを守ることに使え。
はい。
エレン。
Oh, just bashing its head.
何入ってきてんだよ。酒も飲めねえじゃねえか俺は。
下がっているんだよ。
Stand back, rookies.
Well, yeah, they don't have any.
What are they going to do
Yeah.
anyway?
Look at this guy I just saw. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's real bad.
Oh.
That is real bad.
Just the tiniest little head.
お前は自分を抑制しろ。
はい。壁近くにある古城。
Well, not sure it's abandoned.
Abandoned, yeah.
A jet plane would really come in handy right now.
Ah!
That was, wow. That was quick. That was real quick.
Oh,
Sasquatch climbed the wall.
yeah. You know, when they showed the wall, I was surprised how tall it was compared to Sasquatch and just
Yeah.
how high he had to climb, because when they showed that one view, it didn't look like it was that much taller than him. But as we saw, that wall had quite a bit of height to it. And now we want Aaron, with his limited experience, to transform into a Titan, turn into Diamond Skin, and still be able to get out of the Titan. Because remember, that's what's got to happen. We saw Annie, what happened with her. She essentially cocooned herself in what I'm going to call the Diamond Skin. And so now Aaron's got to find some way to do it. When they showed the image of him with the idea of doing it, they had his back to the wall. But I think that would be, you wouldn't want to do it that way, because then how is he going to get out?
gotta come out
So I would think he's going to have to go to the front, you know, facing it, and then try to turn into the his Diamond Skin. But I just don't know how it's going to work out. He's been, you know, a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Not quite under control at the best of times, and at the worst of times, just smashing everything, including going after Mikasa. So we'll see how that plays out. We've got the whole story, which I think happened so early in the episode, we almost kind of forgot about it. The whole town that was kind of destroyed with the one Titan left back, but no bodies, no blood, no horses taken, so they didn't escape. It's like the people just vanished. And Connie thought he heard one of the Titans talking to him, thought maybe it was his mom. I don't know. Do you guys think it's possible she like half transformed? I mean, at this point, I guess anything can happen in here, right? So I guess I'm not going to speculate too much and just kind of take the ride with it. But our crew is definitely gearing up. They're going towards a castle, which they think is abandoned, which it clearly isn't. But the good side is that they are going towards the castle where the Titans are, and our other crew needs help. So hopefully they can make short work of those relatively low-level Titans that are there. I'm hoping that we can say that, because with Sasquatch being as far as away as he is, I'm hoping he can't kind of coach them from afar and tell the other Titans what to do, and maybe they'll just kind of do their mindless level of destruction, and they won't be that big of a threat. But only one way to find out, and that's the next episode.
Yeah, I was hoping they would let, Coney do a little bit more exploration into whether or not that was his mom or something, because he clearly heard welcome home. They couldn't find any of the humans there. All the horses were all there. There was no blood. So evacuation, well, is there some way that they all just turned in the Titans? And if they did, how? And maybe this little place called the basement has all the answers that the dad keeps telling us that is what it's going to be. So I can't wait for them to get there, but I'm assuming that's like the long drawn out thing about this. But, it was nice to see Levy have a nice speech. Levi.
You're trying too hard with
I know.
the names. Just let it go. I say
just,
Aaron, I say Levi, whatever.
Yeah, but Levi
Let it rip.
giving the nice speech at the end where he's like, protect Aaron at all costs. Yeah, well, Armin, you two get together and put your knowledge together. Yes, sir. And then he's like, Aaron, control yourself. Basically, don't forget the goal, because he's like even said, you're going to be blinded by rage. You need to focus on the goal. And he's like, yeah, I know he said, yes, sir. But it's not like that always happens for Aaron, as we've seen in the past. But man, this is so good. I want to know what's going to happen now with Sasquatch. See if he can do the long distance coaching, so to speak, because he can talk to the humans. And he didn't seem like he was aggressive towards them until they're aggressive towards him.
Curious.
But he would and he could stop the other Titans from doing their will. So man, this has just been really good. And another episode that was real quick. Thankful for the card. We always see the cards, and I always liked them because it was like we don't know what it is. So it was nice to actually have a card though that we knew exactly what it was. So if we didn't read all of it, we're fine. We've seen Torch Sword, but it's awesome. So I love that, and admits of all the cool and new inventions to us from the show, that we finally got something that we knew. So yeah, just another good episode. And man, 20 minutes never goes so fast.
I agree with Answer. I think it's awfully suspicious that the town is all of a sudden empty and they left their horses. So what if they did all happen to turn into Titans? 2, I am not trusting of Aaron to be able to turn into a Titan, then turn his skin to diamonds, which we have not seen before, and somehow also manage to fuse to the wall while they get him out alive still, but he still managed to fuse his diamond skin to the wall. And D, the way the wall is constructed, the nature of the wall looks like a block or some sort of poured concrete foundation. And the fact that they brought up the entire wall could be Titan skin.
That's the same material.
The same material. It's like, okay, well, how did they get the material? How did they harvest it? I mean, obviously, if Aaron's just going to go and merge to the wall, it's going to be kind of a, not the best patch of a hole in the wall, but I'm sure it'll do given a match of the material. But how would they have built the wall? So they're telling a very engaging story, but it seems like the more we get into it, it's just they're layering on questions. And if you're going to layer on questions, it's like you could, 10 questions, you could give us like 2 answers before you go on to another 10 questions with 0 answers. So it's a very captivating story, and there's just, I don't know that I've ever seen a show where there's so many unknowns. Like everything is just unknown. Just roll with it, you know. But another great episode, and you know, I feel like I really just need to, you know, strap in and get ready to not be given as many answers as quickly as I want.
Yeah, that ain't happening, Dave. With the beginning with Connie, I was actually kind of. It was actually cool to see Connie to get us invested a little bit more with the storytelling for that particular spot, because now I feel like at least I can get a little bit more invested in Connie's character. I did wish they would explore that. I don't know if it was like a true Titan there, but we'll just say Titan because my brain's going like 100 miles an hour. I wish they would have kind of checked it out to see if it was really talking or if it was just Connie thinking it was talking. I personally think it was trying to talk to Connie, but who knows? We don't know now because time is already kind of gone. Sasquatch. I can't wait to find out more about that specific character. And just so you guys, just so you guys know, I went back and watched one of our reactions. I can't remember which episode it is. You guys know. The dad did inject Aaron with something.
Yeah, they showed. I remember them showing that.
Yeah, so if the dad's doing that, and we're having all these people getting all these Titans, how many?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is this the boys, Gen B?
Yeah, like how many other people got an injection? Now, again, you know the answer. I don't even know if the injection has anything to do with Titans, but I'm going to assume it is because of everything that's going on in here. So I think it's pretty cool. And did we lose the dad? That's what I'm trying to remember too.
We don't know. We don't know where he is. He went off on that boat, and that's all. The last time I remember.
I will say,
I didn't even remember the boat.
Without giving us, well, at least me, any spoilers from this point forward, if you could say that he was still alive back in season 1, I will take that as not a spoiler, as just a reminder of yes or no. He may or may not be alive. So if you want to give me that, awesome. Because I can't remember right now. We go through so much. And there's just a ton going on in the day, folks. So with this, though, back to this episode, then nighttime, I hope we get, and it's kind of falling back to what you were saying. I want, probably not going to get any answers, but I can't wait to find out what Bigfoot does for controlling these Titans. Because, they were running in the night.
Yeah.
And it was specifically
unless the moonlight was enough. Who knows?
I'm wondering if it's because Sasquatch sleeps at night, so they don't get told what to do at night. That's a theory. Because remember, they listened to him not attacking the one dude that was left, and then he listened to him to attack him. Yeah. So maybe they just follow orders blindly, and because Sasquatch is perhaps sleeping. I don't know. Could be that theory. Simple. Never know.
No theories
Too many
theory
questions
at this point.
Not enough answers.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm here for the ride again. This has been, just an interesting. I feel like this one was just a smidge slower, but that's not a bad thing when I say that. Yeah. And I don't even want to say filler because they still gave us a lot of information here to take to the next episode. Which, again, like I said, I couldn't believe 23 minutes went by, so it was that quick. So
yeah, and we still have that follower of the wall religion. I guess
the priest
is what it is. The priest.
Yeah. He gave some information,
and then nothing. He just drops it. I can't say that. The person who can tell you, you have to go find them. It was kind of weird the way they did that scene. It was like he was about to say who it was, and then the messenger rushed in with the information, and I was kind of confused there. I'm like, are those two things together? Is that who he was going to say you have to go find? And it seems like it was. That
could be.
That's kind of what I seem to draw from that.
No, I thought it was the blonde girl that they said that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I took it that's who the priest was going to say because he did have some interaction after that. But again, this guy's holding the answers and won't say anything.
Right.
So.
It's like, that's what bothers me the most about this guy. It's like, oh, you've got a secret to uphold while people are dying.
Yeah,
that's why Levi showed him
unless your secret is some sort of Old Testament type, the world needs to be wiped clean in order to start anew, and I can't tell you. I mean, unless that's the mindset, I don't see why you wouldn't want to provide information that could be helpful in saving the entire human
And then
race.
also with the village, they said that they couldn't find the Titans and all the houses were demolished. Well, maybe it's because they turned into Titans to get out of the house. That's why the house is
Busted
demolished.
up the roofs, coming
Yep,
out.
and
Yeah.
get it out.
That could be. And yeah, you know who knows?
Dave down there.
And,
Like,
I got to say, Levi's got enough stroke where he doesn't have to wear the uniform. He can just cruise around looking as cool as ever, wearing whatever he wants to wear. So, when you're Levi, you can do whatever you want, I guess.
Oh, man. So this has been really great. Another great episode as always. So we can't wait for the next one. So for Diamond Dave, Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals. That one's always give himself a hug.
Yeah, he's not so bad.
And the other one has the head.
That's an interesting tower.
最近まで誰かがいたみたいだな。
こんなもんまであったぞ。
それは酒
なんて書いてんだ。
まさか今飲むつもり？
Way to go, buzzkill.
A little sip won't hurt anything, will it?
この時間ではもう動ける巨人はいないと思うが、
That's what you
我々
think.
が交代で見張りをする。
Ah, it's you.
もし本当に壁が壊されていないとするなら、どこから侵入してきているのでしょうか？
Another question. We should keep a running question versus answer tally.
なんというか、
He's speaking up
Getting
quite a
that
bit.
side eye from the brunette.
From Krista.
お前の村は
壊滅した。でも誰も食われてない。それだけは良かったんだけど。
Escaped.
血とか跡が残るもんだろ。つまりそういうことだろ。
Or
俺の家にいた巨人だ。母ちゃんに似てたんだ。
Probably was.
まだ言ってんのか。
かじゃねえのじゃあなんでお前はチビなんだよ。
wow.
Yeah, easy now. Everybody's.
お前の父ちゃんも巨人なんじゃねえのかできねえだろ。うるせえ
Oh.
I think she might know, so like right away she has to be like, "Oh, what a stupid thing for that to happen!" Ha ha ha. Like try to veer everyone away from that, from asking more questions.
興味があるようには見えなかったんだが。
お前も男の方に興味があるように。
腹の足しになりそうなもんはさ、日清は好みじゃないが。
Herring can.
この文字は日清って書いてあるのか。
How did she know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Yeah, look.
She's freaking out.
お前。
屋上に来てくれ
Oh,
Oh man,
that was the tease.
酒も飲めねえじゃねえか、俺は。
I'm trying to remember if we've seen a Titan that looked like her.
I think he's saying, "Oh, that she could be a bandit." Nice.
Nice double cut.
That was a cool shot.
Oh, take out the little ones.
小せえの潰れるとかし
Fatty dumbasses.
Get him.
Oh,
Boom.
Toast.
what? Uh-oh.
巨人が入ってきてる。バリケード作って防いで。
She's gonna turn into a Titan.
生きているかわからないから。生きてるうちに最善を尽くせ。
How about not standing around?
こんな古い木の扉なんて。
Careful next to that window.
Right? Just a hand flying through the window, snatching him up.
Ballsy. Oh.
Oh, see, it was dark.
Oh boy.
Just like the one on the house.
Okay, the dark didn't matter. I don't think it
I
matters.
guess not.
Didn't the door open the other way? Wouldn't the barrier... Maybe it opens both ways. Better move, bro.
Oh, he got saved when he was young.
Yeah.
Oh no.
ここじゃねえだろ。
In the
Right
eyes.
in the eye, right in the eye.
Oh! Oh!
ないな。無事か。生き延びて帰るぞ。
I think that's the only one they have right now.
I'll pull it out and go in the other eye, I'm saying.
おいそれ。火薬は。
これごとくれてやれ
Yeah, I was gonna say that it looks like it's
empty.
Pitchfork. Nice. All right, now retreat back up.
Yep, let's get away from there just in case.
どうする？こんなナイフしかねえけど。
上の階まで交代しよう。
Yes.
入ってきたのは
Oh, behind you.
Not Connie.
Stab him.
Oh man! Nice. Give him the old Heisman.
Oh!
Whoa!
Got John Cena over
Where's
here.
that Big John versus the Big Show? What is going on here?
No, it just looks like he's showing off.
He's gonna give him the AA out the window.
There you go. Push him.
Drop. Give him a super kick.
Push it out the window.
Push him.
There you go. Super
gonna
kick
say,
party.
What were you guys doing?
But did it do the job?
See that? I highly doubt it.
ごめんね
Oh, don't pour it all
骨
out.
折してるよね
Yeah, he needs to do a shot after.
It's no kidding.
Jesus. Just worry about your arm, bruv.
汚い布しかなくて
助かる。結婚しよう。
Come here.
Reiner.
Oh my
Got
god.
him.
私も手すりむいちゃってさ
はそんくらい唾つけとけ。お前に助けられてばっかだな。いつか借りを返さねえと。
そりゃ、
Yeah, he's trying to make up.
ライナーって昔からこうなのか。
昔のライナーは戦士だった。戦士って何のことだよ。
さすが調査兵だ
Nice.
Get those
Ooh,
Achilles. There you go.
Oh!
Nice work.
この塔のおかげだねペンの様子を見てくる
There.
We got rockets?
Sounds like we got Bigfoot throwing stuff.
Oh.
Oh, they're throwing horses?
Oh,
That's a
that was
boulder.
a big
Throwing a
boulder.
rock. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, no.
They just got blew apart.
二人とも即死だ。
あの獣の巨人の仕業に
Oh,
So
jeez.
many.
さっきの倍以上の数は
なんだと。
遊ばれてるような気分だ
Yep, he's coaching them. We need our backup to get here.
まずいガスがもう尽きる
Oh, no.
One last shot. Oh, well, they
him
lost.
out.
They lost one of their vantage points, though.
私はガスが残りわずかだ
よくやった方だと思ってる。
Could they lead him away?
何でもいいから酒が飲みてえな。
Wow.
Oh, even with the dull blades.
Oh.
もう全くないのか
Oh, shh.
Yeah, we got to get out of there.
神様。
Oh, and they used it for his arm.
Can't be for nothing.
Oh!
Yeah, that'll do it.
もう塔が崩れそうなんだ
私たちの身代わりに
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Oh,
they're pulling
man.
him apart.
Did they get her? They
Yeah.
sure
Yeah.
did, didn't they?
塔が崩されてただ食われるのを待つしかねえのか。こんな
Oh, I don't know how they get out of this.
何か武器があればいいのに
あの長官たちは
そんなつもりはい
つもどうやって死んだら褒めてもらえるかばっかり考えてただろさっきのナイフを貸してくれいいから貸せよ
Oh, boy. She gonna cut her hand and turn?
ありがとよ
何に使うんだよそれ。
Yeah, turn into that Titan.
これで戦うんだよ
何するつもりだ。
自分でもよくは
So they all thought it was Krista, but it was me.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was, but
They all said the blonde. Well, he said the blonde.
yeah.
もう忘れたかもしんねえけど
But I think they got the names wrong or something, or maybe it was me. Well, because they said
雪山の
Ymir
訓
on
練
the
の時にした
message.
お前の生き方に口出しする権利は
Come on, turn already.
Yeah, I mean, what are you doing? Quit wasting time.
This feels like,
約束だぞクリスタ
Yeah.
There it is. Here's the turn. So that's who the father was
Yeah, me.
officially talking about
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, because.
Oh,
they
that
continued.
looked like
That was crazy.
that looked like Mumra. Steroids and Baraka and mixed. Oh,
What a finish. I think we
I'm not gonna lie,
suspected,
this
but
ending music's gonna get annoying real fast.
yeah. Oh, Well, and I had
Only
the
because
question.
you're just getting into it, and then it boom hits.
I had the question because Answer, I think you and I were on the same page when the priest was described, and they said it was the little blonde girl with the long hair.
That was cute.
But they were saying, but when she burst through the door with the note, it was for Ymir or whatever. So I was just confused as to how that whole thing worked out. But I think we all kind of suspected just by the look that she was given in this episode, and we're doing the freeze frame right here so we can see just what kind of Titan that she turns into, and I like how the muscle is still forming around her, and you can see the spine or whatever through it. So
vertebrae. Spine.
Oh, yeah. Same thing. Excuse me, doctor.
Doctor? Doctor.
Well, technically, you can't see the spinal cord. It is the vertebrae. So.
Actually, yeah. So again, this one was a lot of fun. I said it before and I'll say it again. I don't even know why I bother getting attached to half the people in this in this show, because they're just going to end up getting taken out in a handful of episodes. It's like, oh, here, start to like this group of characters and hang out with them for a few episodes, and now they're getting pulled apart by Titans and eaten and everything else. So I really thought that Aaron and company were going to be there by now, but I guess they're going to roll up just in time to maybe see this Titan here cleaning house is kind of what I'm expecting. But yeah, we lost everybody in the corpse or in the core that was there. I don't think there's anybody left, just the people who didn't have their gear and their weapons. So we'll see how this plays out. Aaron and company, I think they're going to be there a day late and a dollar short, as the saying goes. But that's mostly what this kind of episode revolved around, was the battle at the castle. So that was kind of cool. We didn't jump around too much. We just stayed with this crew here. So again, man, this is a fun ride. And the more and more people who can turn into Titans, it's like, well, is it even anything special anymore? We're meeting somebody every episode who can do it. But can be waiting for some answers. I'm sure it's in the basement. I'm sure it has to do with Aaron's dad, so we'll see.
Yeah, well, hey, look at you. You were right on another thing with the Sasquatch being the leader and coaching from being able to coach from afar. So we saw the Sasquatch got in the wall inside on the inside. Yeah. So now that's a whole nother, big problem that they're gonna have, because like the Even One said, it seems like they're strategizing. And they're attacking here it's like they're toying with us. They're keeping us here for some reason. And sure enough, yeah, as we see that, we saw old Sasquatch going in. And then we got to see that Ymir now can also turn into one. And like, I get what you're saying, where it seems like that, because at first we just thought it was just Aaron. Then we found out it was Annie, and now it's Ymir. So yes, it's got to be obviously something in the basement, that there's got to be like these shots. There's got to be these injections as a way that they could combat the other Titans. It's just, I think they don't know how many Titans are technically really out there. And then I wonder if you do it for too long of a period of time, it changes your mind. Because we saw, remember, the second time with Aaron, he attacked Mikasa. So right there, like, he was more, aggressive towards, normal people instead of helping them out, even though, like, he's been with her, like, since he was, knee-high to a grasshopper. So there is just something really going on here, and I'm just all for it, because this is so much fun. And now I'm ready. And then I knew it, like, the way that she was taking her time. I was looking at it, I was like, it's got to be that. And I know as soon, and yeah, sure enough, classic Attack on Titan, with cutting it right off the end. But I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to get to the next episode, because I want to see Ymir whoop some ass.
She's one of the good ones, let's hope.
Did they really?
Hey, valid point. That is a valid point.
Did they really have to be throwing the horses? Was that?
I think they threw a boulder, though, into their stable that took out the horses.
Well,
could have been.
But either way, they took out horses.
It felt like they were throwing horses at the tower towards the end.
Like 500 yards.
Yeah, it was like, did we need that? I suppose
it's anime.
It's like the Walking Dead writers. Not that horse. Not on my show. Absolutely not. Yeah, I mean, just like, I feel like there's disappointment in my voice, but there's no disappointment here. The episodes are so awesome. It's just another one where it's like, to be continued. And I've said this before, it has the show lost vibes, and anybody who's watched it knows that every commercial break, every episode ending was a massive cliffhanger, which it sucked you right back in, which is exactly what's happening with this story. So I know the writers know exactly what they're doing. Keep giving more questions, leave cliffhangers at the end, the to be continued, just suck you right back in. And they're doing it to perfection. I mean, a great storyline. We kind of thought that maybe the brunette, I forget her name, it was going to be the Titan. That's what we got there at the end.
Ymir.
I mean, yeah, I gotta be honest, like not having their gear actually is what saved their lives. Everybody who doesn't have their gear up there that couldn't fight for the most part are the ones that are going to make it out of this okay, or I shouldn't say make it out of it okay.
Should be now.
They're in a better spot. We don't know how many or how vicious this new Titan is, but the screen grab that we're looking at right now of the vertebrae and forming ribs, early formation. It's going to be something to be feared greatly. But another great episode. I love this story. I just feel like look, these are short episodes to begin with, right? They're mid-20s minutes long. And, we've said about shows that are an hour or 2 hours long, like, man, that went by so fast. And so when you get this kind of storytelling in a program that's already actually very short, it's just like 1 minute, gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, he left on a cliffhanger to be continued as well.
It was just like a stop.
Am I done? Am I not?
But whose side is she on?
Who knows?
Like Hogan.
It does make sense now when in the last episode with the priest, and they kind of did the cut to her with that look.
Yep.
Obviously, connecting the dots finally made 100% sense now. Kind of the misdirection that they gave in the writing. Well, for us, me.
That's what it seemed like.
That's what it seemed like because they were focusing on the blonde character. But maybe I misread that or misheard it, and maybe they weren't even doing misdirection. So I'd have to go back again and look at it. Either way, great. Love that we finally got, the old get some pain and then change. So it's kind of fun to see that they are giving us Eren, who's learning every step of the way about being a Titan, while all these other folks are just straight up badass, got their time in, know what they need to do, and then they just go out and destroy stuff. So now I can't wait for the next one to see what's going to happen, because it's nice to see that we got this little cliffhanger going into the next one. Now, will she be meeting up with Bigfoot and seeing how all that maybe a little bit of a collision course that we got going on here? Will Eren turn into a Titan, and then it needs more than just one to take out Sasquatch? I mean, that dude's pretty big. He's got his time in as well. He knows how to control.
He's got reach.
He's got reach. Again, crazy. And like you said, Quinn, we kind of get like an automatic for me is all right. They're on Eren's team. They're the soldiers. They're trying to protect. Gotta like them a little bit, regardless, without knowing too much about them. And then when we get to see, them help each other, form a team, and then they just get wiped out.
Oh, yep.
And it's just like, well, damn. I mean, it's gonna happen, right? They had like 30 there.
Yeah.
So I guess it was bound to happen. So I guess we could start bringing red shirts to this show and start saying red shirts.
Yeah, you start writing the names down. You might as well just cross it off as you're going.
We should have a board over here, like all the
names.
Episode so and so. This is who we started with.
Yeah,
Gonzales.
Well, the thing that's interesting with not only with her and with Annie is they were so confident of being able to turn into a Titan. Like, they could do it at will. Annie had the ring. She used the knife, jumped out of the tower with total confidence. Like, yeah, this is going to happen. Whereas with Eren, we saw him like he's biting and gnawing on his hand trying to make it happen, and he couldn't turn. So it's just really cool to see the different levels of being able to be a Titan and how much they can control it versus, Eren, who's just getting started.
Well, if there was a spoon on the ground, he would have turned into a part of a Titan at least.
Well, blocking a cannon,
or blocking a cannon,
like that. But yeah, so and again, we're gonna see more powers. I think with this next episode, we're going to maybe see some of her powers. We already saw Annie with the diamond skin, able to run quickly, defending the nape of her neck. It was just, what kind of crazy powers are we going to get next year? That's what I want to see.
Well, and we're only 4 episodes into season 2 now. Yeah. There's, I think, 13, if I remember seeing correctly. Either way, 12, 13, whatever the number is. So I got to imagine now in this season, it's not 25 episodes, so they're going to be a little bit more tighter and probably delivering a little bit more, only to give more questions going in and cliffhangers going into season 3, which is welcomed.
And it does have that vibe. I don't know about you guys, but I do feel like, again, not that the first season was slow, but they had to introduce us to this world, and there was so much they had to tell us. Now that we kind of get the gist of what's going on, now they can really push the story hard, so that's cool too.
Which is always good for everybody. So, oh man, another great episode as always. Can't wait for the next one because Diamond Dave pausing it at the perfect spot. So for Diamond Dave, Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.